What's the Numbers TV?
Be the shooter. Patty Bells, what's up? I see you. What's the numbers is adding up? It's a major decision. Subtract the cap from the facts and let you make the decision. Them other channels keep your brain all confused. You know the first blog you go for your latest urban news. What's the numbers, mob? You already know it ain't 100 if you ain't heard it from Pole Road. What's the numbers, mob? You already know it ain't 100 if you ain't heard it from Pole Road. If you like the content that What's the Numbers provide, first you hit the like button, then you gotta subscribe. If you like the content that What's the Numbers provide, first you hit the like button, then you gotta subscribe.
I think I just heard it come out of 50s.
Yeah,
that's an incredible statement. It's not quite saying that.
I did it again.
Hey, this big company.
Whew, I did it again, y'all. What's good? What's good? It's your boy Batty Bills in the building. It's November the 6th. And the 47th president of the United States is Donald J. Trump. It's a lot of fallout behind this shit, y'all. You heard? A lot of fallout behind this situation. A lot of people ain't really they ain't really feeling it, man. I mean, there's some people that's feeling it, and there's some people that's not. I'm gonna put it like that. But another day. Some people are happy, some people excited, some people experiencing joy, some people experiencing pain. You know what I'm saying? Shit is real in the field out here, man. It's real in the field out here, man. Joy and pain. Sunshine and rain. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to show you something, man. This is some joy and pain, man. It's real joy and pain out here, man. People experiencing real joy and pain. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to Cloud Chaser Olympics, Katie Kid, C Breezy. I see y'all. The mob is in the building. Hit the like button, the share button, man. Let's get some people up in here. Let's get some people up in the duplex. You said I lost people over this? Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, bro. That's how you got to look at life, man. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at life from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, I'm going to read y'all something, right? I'm going to share it with you before we get into this. I'm going to share it with you, and I'm going to read it to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to share it with you. And it's pertaining to, you know, politics. But like I said, it's something that I talked about in the past periodically throughout lives. I always talked about this. So I'm going to share this with y'all, man. Before we get really, really started, you heard? Oh, there's definitely going to be some pain this time around. So this is what Brother Malcolm said. This is why what I keep telling y'all. Said the white liberal is the worst enemy to America and the worst enemy to the black man. The liberal elements of whites are those who have perfected the art of selling themselves to the Negro as a friend of the Negro, getting sympathy of the Negro, getting allegiance of the Negro, and getting the mind of the Negro. Then the Negro sides with the white liberal, and the white liberal uses the Negro against the white conservative. So that anything that the Negro does is never for his own good, never for his own advancement, never for his own progress. He's only a pawn in the hands of the white liberal. He's only a pawn in the hands of the white liberal. He's only a pawn in the hands of the white liberal. Remember that. He's only a pawn. Oh, video unavailable. So, So I want to ask y'all, when y'all look at it, thanks, shout out to KD Kid for the $5. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love, man. Now, you see what Malcolm said, right? That's what Malcolm said. This is in the 60s. So the Democratic Party consists of white liberals. So when I'm gonna show this again. I want y'all to tell me, who does this describe? Who does this describe? Who does this describe, man? So when you look at, I'm gonna show y'all some pictures and we're gonna go through this. Remember, he said the liberal elements of whites are those who have perfected the art of selling themselves to the Negro as a friend of the Negro, getting sympathy of the Negro, getting the allegiance of the Negro, and getting the mind of the Negro. Then the Negro sides with the white liberal, and the white liberal uses the Negro against the white conservative. But I think some people are starting to wake up. I think some people are starting to wake up, man. Because they've been used too long. Too long, too wrong. You know what I'm saying? They've been used too long, too wrong. And they got tired of it. Tired of the false promises. But you still just see there's a lot of people that's like, hey, they down and out. And they just blaming, they blaming black men. They blaming Hispanic men because they don't want to see a black woman. But how do we know? I think she's an Indian woman, honestly. He said, sound like some slave owners. They got the mind of the Negro. So who do you see following behind this? Let's enjoy 2025 because by 2026 it's turmoil. Maybe, maybe not, because I think they're going to clean house. I seen some with Robert F. Kennedy today. I think they're going to really, the government is going to, you got to look at this. Elon, right? Elon is in Trump's ear. Elon took over, I was watching something. Elon took over Twitter, and it was over a certain amount of employees, like tens of thousands. Elon fucking downsized Twitter, ain't nothing stopped as far as in operational procedures and all that, to like less than 6,500 or some shit like that. And it was tens of thousands. He eliminated that many jobs. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes there's overwaste. So you gotta look at government spending. All these people that got jobs that's really worthless. No shows. We gonna see, man. We definitely gonna see. Definitely gonna see, y'all. I'm gonna tell you. This shit is real in the field, man. It's real in the field. Check this out, man. Check this out. Somebody check on Plies and DL Hughley, make sure they're okay. Well, we gotta do some wellness checks, man. We gotta do some wellness checks out here, man. We gotta do some wellness checks. See, Elon really got the union workers Twitter though. He against all unions. I ain't talking about against ain't all unions, bro. Sometimes you got motherfuckers that got jobs that do nothing and it's taking taxpayer. We talking about government. Government shouldn't be as big. We ain't talking about private. We talking about government. So, see, Breezy, you pay taxes, right? That's what I'm saying, man. It ain't about unions. He ain't gonna get rid of unions. Is too strong. He ain't getting rid of unions. This is the government, man. What's good, Blicky? What's popping? What's popping, y'all? This is the government, bro. We got to check on Plies and DL, though. Got to check on them niggas, man. Here goes some more. Here goes some more. Here goes some more right here. This is real reactions, you know what I'm saying? Real reactions. But look, I'm glad the election over. The brainwash was turned up on max. See? The brainwash. Meek might have been listening to Malcolm. But he played them games with them people too, though. So he be it, you know, they helped them pass the laws and shit. So hey, who knows? Who knows who knows what's what? When you are really aware of what's going on in today's society, and you know how people operate, you should know how to navigate this world then. That's all I'm gonna say. This is how the outcome, when you put your hope in people. Meek was on permanent probation. He had to get well, Buckshot, definitely. Get well, Buckshot. But when you put your hopes in people, we are not as people supposed to put our hopes in other people. Put your hopes in the creator. Because other people is guaranteed to disappoint you. So we gotta get out of the habit of doing that. But this is the fallout, man. This is the fallout of the election.
Yo, definitely want to jump on here real quick, man, and check on y'all and make sure that y'all was good. Just make sure that y'all was okay. Don't know if y'all can even see my arms, but if I could hug each and every one of y'all who needed a hug right now, man, and just let you put your head on my shoulder and just get off what you want to get off, God knows I would. I was just thinking to myself, man, I wish I had something big enough that I could invite whoever wanted to come just to sit around and do nothing and just check on each other and make sure that each other was good and everybody was holding up okay. I don't ever watch the election night. I always catch it the following morning. Well, at least I did the last election and this one. So I'm pretty much getting the information that a lot of y'all probably had last night, probably a little over an hour ago, and just kind of processing a little bit of the information to me. And definitely want to jump on here and let y'all know, just because the person that you felt should have won didn't make it across the finish line, don't for a second allow yourself to question your beliefs and what it is that you stand for. Because just because some results didn't go how you foreseen them to go, it doesn't mean that you wrong about anything. all elections mean, or anytime somebody voting on something, is that this group of people, the majority, wanted to try this over here more so than they want to try this over here, for whatever their reasons is. One thing this election did teach me is something that he knew is something that I didn't know. That character no longer matters. That all the dark and divisiveness and all the things he said, he knew people wanted that. I just didn't think that they did. So this whole notion of America, this is not who we are. No, this is exactly who we are. And again, I'm a firm believer that God don't make mistakes. And I know at some point in time, he will reveal why this went the way that it did. And to the end, man, I just want to continue to tell y'all to still stand for the things that you believe in, no differently than I do. And definitely want to tell y'all I love you. And if I can hug you one more time, I would, man. Yo.
I want to know, what do y'all think about that, man? What do y'all think about that, man? Like, Plies is like, he had a whole motherfucking, like, he giving everybody hugs and shit. They're not going to get rid of those government positions. People have love taking taxpayer money to do nothing. They all, man, I just seen the press conference today with Robert F. Kennedy, which Trump is going to put him in charge of like the FDA, and if he do what he say he gonna do, because I believe this niggas. I think if he do what he say he gonna do, my nigga. Shit. We'll see, bro. He said on day one, this is what his press secretary said today. On day one, the niggas signing an executive order to do the biggest mass deportation in United States history. That's what he said he's gonna do. That's what he said. It's day one. Then, man, oh man, boy. It's about to be nasty, man. It's about to be nasty. Yeah, right. They want those migrants here for cheap labor. Nah, you think that? Nah, not when you got a basic, like, kind of like, see, I don't know how old you is, J Con, but like if you've seen the movie Scarface, that was the same thing that happened in the 70s when they let the people from the jails. Like when you got a criminal element, you got these gang, and you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. I don't think so. Because now they're afraid of their people getting killed and and shit like that. And see, the Democrats were trying to create a new voter base. That's what they were doing. So who knows, bro? All I know, some of them better self-deport. Because it's getting ready to get ugly out here, man. Getting ready to get ugly. They don't want. It's already some people here for cheap labor. They don't want the ones, the millions of the ones that just came over here. I'm telling you, bro. This shit nasty out here, man. This shit nasty. Like, this motherfucking election, and a lot of people look now. See, you got, you know, she remember at first she said she wasn't gonna say nothing about it. She wasn't gonna get involved. Nah, they wasn't coming. Jay Con, it wasn't coming like that, bro. Not like the way they was. Listen, when I know, I'm gonna put it like this, bro. I know about 10 dudes that came back across that border that got deported while Biden was in office. That's what I'm gonna say. Migrants started coming when Trump was still in office. But look at this here, man. Here we go.
Now, okay? So you little trumpets, like, y'all won. I know you're happy, whatever the fuck. Ain't nobody acting like bitter losers. However, y'all need to leave me the fuck alone. Because I got one more fucking cigarette in me before I start lighting your asses up. Alright? And that's word to the United States of motherfucking America. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so listen, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, okay? So you little trumpets, like, y'all won. I know you're happy, whatever the fuck. Ain't nobody acting like bitter losers. However, y'all need to leave me the fuck alone. Because I got one more fucking cigarette in me before I start lighting your asses up. Alright? And that's word to the United States of motherfucking America.
It's Cardi B. Yeah, there's a lot of Venezuelan. All right, I'm asking you. You live in Washington, D.C. You work in Washington. Who's in control of Washington, D.C. right now, nigga? That's why they in the hotel with the. Who's in control? The Democrats, the white liberals that Malcolm talk about. That's doing everything for these people because they're trying to create a new voting force. Who's doing all of this? Who's allowing that? Who's allowing that? Come on, bro. You gotta call a spade a spade. Them niggas is pussy. They don't do shit for you. They lie to your face. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Come on, man. You had the president that's current. That's senile. That really ain't mentally comprehending shit. Alzheimer's, early dementia. And they gonna cover for that so they can control and pull the strings. Come on, stop it, man. Can't take up for these people, man. They do look. This is what I said. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back again, man. I'm gonna read it one more time. Read it one more time, man, because it makes damn good sense. This is what this man said, man. The liberal elements of whites are those who have perfected the art of selling themselves to the Negro as a friend of the Negro, getting sympathy of the Negro, getting the allegiance of the Negro, and getting the mind of the Negro. Then the Negro sides with the white liberal, and the white liberal uses the Negro against the white conservative. So that anything that the Negro does is never for his own good, never for his own advancement, never for his own progress. He's only a pawn in the hands of the white liberal. And how long has the black voting class been a pawn in the hand of the Democrats? How long? And how much longer? How much longer? How much longer? How much longer the black voting class going to be a pawn in the hands of the white. Because look, like the Democratic Party is ran by white liberals. George Soros. I can name more. And Malcolm said this in the 60s. Come on, man. Get real. He said Offset is smashing migrants. Yo. Ah, man, son. Ah, man. Ah, man, yo. Donald Trump, man. Donald J. Trump. It's so real, man. They got a song for Trump. They got Fabio and Yak on a song on board 47. Blacklisted on YouTube. Yeah. Trump was looking at their video, man. Can't show that though. That's music. That is music, y'all. There's been a lot of fallout from this election, man. People losing friends, family members. But look, this is something right here, man. This is how it's going down, man. This is how it's going down.
We were just saying this. Like, I'm in shock. Like, this is really where we're at. Are you just that against having a woman as president that you decided to choose the other alternative? Like, I'm in shock by that, mainly for anything. So.
Man, is to see how much of the U.S. picked this man and everything that it stands for. And for me to just know, like, my experience as a woman, having miscarriages, having a brother that's deaf, and the things that are not for them and not for me as a Black woman, I just can't believe the world is, like, perceiving this way. It hurt my heart, honestly, because I love my country. I love America. However, to see what we are as a Black woman, I'm just like,
I don't quite get it. I don't know. I can't explain that. Other than to say racism is strong in this nation, and it's the country's greatest sin. We don't like to talk about it. We never atone for it. And sexism, number two biggest sin that we haven't atoned for, don't like to talk about. And I think what the truth of the matter is no matter what your skin color or your gender, we can be a part of supporting white supremacy and the patriarchy. No matter what the outside looks like, right? And so a lot of that it rings true in our great country.
We were just saying this.
Really? I mean, bro. Ah, man. The fallout is real. The fallout is real, bro. The fallout is real. That's how they feel, man. The fallout is real, bro. That's how they feel, man. It's telling you, yo. Fallout is real. This is so real, though. But this is from Bernie. I voted for Bernie, bro. I ain't saying a lie. I remember when Bernie was running, I voted for Bernie. I did vote for Bernie. But this is from Bernie, man. This is what Bernie said. This is what Bernie said. He's on the blue team. He independent. We said, woo, Bernie accuses the Democratic Party of abandoning working class people following Trump's re-election. Calls the Harris-Walz campaign disastrous. It should come as no great surprise that the Democratic Party, which has abandoned working class people, will find that the working class has abandoned them. While the Democratic leadership defends the status quo, the American people are angry and want change, and they're right. It's Bernie Sanders. That's Bernie Sanders, man. 25 people in the building. Hit the like button, the share button, the subscribe button. What's good, Trap Boot? I see. What's good, Mike Larry? Katie Kid, C Breezy. Hit the share button, man. Share the live, y'all. But like I'm saying, streets voted for the man who survived those shots. We don't discriminate. Remember the hanging Chad thing? Pretty odd. The re-election was pretty much over at 9:30 p.m. Really. I don't know about no 9:30. What is the hanging Chad thing? I don't know. Talk to me. What is that? Michelle Real. You know what I'm saying? You know? Hanging. These are the people showing support to Kamala. To Kamala. How you always say her name? Kamala Harris. Kamala. They said Howard. This is her family. Her husband and her stepchildren. You know? Tim Walz. Nancy Pelosi and her husband Paul Pelosi. They're so fucking rich. People follow Paul Pelosi stocks. They make money. And he's buying and selling. Some of the kids in the crowd, man. It's sad. It's a sad day in America. Ah, man. You can't put your hopes in people. You got to put your hopes in the higher power. Can't put your hopes in people because you get disappointed every time. Fight the power. Fight the brainwash, man. Wake the fuck up. Smell the coffee. This shit is fucking real, man. This shit is real. Look, this is what Kamala had to say when she was, she was admitting defeat. Let's get to the 28 likes on that button. 28 people in the building.
I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign. The fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people. A fight for the ideals at the heart of our nation, the ideals that reflect America at our best. That is a fight I will never give up. I will never give up the fight for a future where Americans can pursue their dreams, ambitions, and aspirations, where the women of America have the freedom to make decisions about their own body. While I concede this election, I do not and not have their government telling them what to do. We will never give up the fight to protect our schools and our streets from gun violence. And America, we will never give up the fight for our democracy, for the rule of law, for equal justice, and for the sacred idea that every one of us, no matter who we are or where we start out, has certain fundamental rights and freedoms that must be respected and upheld. And not have.
Who wrote that for her? Obama. What's good, City Boy Floyd? What's good, Denise? Yeah, the Democrat Party was the ones calling people names. Yeah, they was. You was right about that, C Breezy.
Thank you all. Look, I am so proud of the race we ran and the way we ran it. And the way we ran it. Over the 107 days of this campaign, we have been intentional about building community and building coalitions, bringing people together from every walk of life and background, united by love of country with enthusiasm and joy in our fight for America's future. And we did it with the knowledge that we all have so much more in common than what separates us. Now, I know folks are feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now. I get it. But we must accept the results of this election. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him that we will help him and his team with their transition, and that we will engage in a peaceful transfer of power. I thank you all. Look, I am so proud of the race we ran, and the way we ran it, Over the 107 days of this campaign,
Show y'all. This is what's happening day one, bro. This is what we getting ready for. You heard? This is what we getting ready for, man. Get ready for this. Are y'all ready for this?
American people delivered a resounding victory for President Trump, and it gives him a mandate to govern as he campaigned, to deliver on the promises that he made, which include on day one, launching the largest mass deportation operation of illegal immigrants that Kamala Harris has allowed into this country. It includes drill, baby, drill, and expediting permits for nuclear, for fossil fuels, for an above all energy approach that's going to bring down the cost of living in this country. It includes on day one, bringing Ukraine and Russia to the negotiating table to end this war and returning to the very tough sanctions on the Iranian regime so we can stop the chaos in the Middle East. The American people are clearly longing for the policies of Donald Trump. They despise the policies that the Harris-Biden administration have implemented over the past 4 years. And the Harris-Biden administration will go down as the worst, weakest, most corrupt administration in our nation's history. Well, that's right, Brian. The American people delivered a resounding victory.
This is what the votes may happen. 40 people in the building, the like button, the share button. This is what's going down, man. Are y'all ready for this? This is what's going down, man. Even in jail is real. It's real in jail, man. Look at this, man.
Harris. I'll vote for Donald Trump. Well, I'm saying if you had a choice,
You would vote for her?
who y'all voting for? Tell the world who y'all voting for.
Trump.
That's
Trump. Right. They're right.
Who you voting for, Auntie? Auntie. Donald Trump want to
Yeah. In your women's prison somewhere in some state, they can vote. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here, man. It's bananas out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real crazy out here, man. Trump is the 45th and 47th president. This is some celebrities' reactions to the fallout. But the fallout is real, man. Fallout is real.
Hey y'all. Okay, so I've been an emotional mess since this morning, like it's been a bad breakup. Okay, but I wanted to share this word with you. Sometimes the victory ain't always in the win. It is in the assignment. The assignment was for VP to show how far she could go, was to show the possibility of women being in the highest seat in office, to show that when we come together, no matter your race, your color, your creed, we can make change. So while on the surface, it may not seem like a win, but she has victory in her assignment. So for anybody else who's sad like me, I'm talking to myself right now, the victory don't necessarily have to always be in the win. She did a job well done in that assignment. And whenever you read any single history book in America from this point on, you will have to study the assignment. Hey y'all. Okay, so kudos to you, VP Kamala Harris. Job well done. I hope that anybody out there that is just emotionally just in a weird space like me, just understand that the victory was in the assignment. So
this is Dr. Wendy and Safo. And when black people say we have to be twice as good to get half, this is exactly what we mean. America, you did not surprise me. You just showed us who you really are. Okay?
You don't think I care about this country? I love this country, even though at times it doesn't love me back. For my whole life, my parents, my grandparents.
Listen, America has spoken, and they spoke on sexism. Ill.
They strike this shit fast for them. So Brad said to our Madam Vice President Kamala Harris, thank you. Thank you for a lifetime of service, for being the most qualified presidential candidate ever. Being the most qualified? I don't know about that. Being the only candidate to work in all three branches of government. He worked in executive, legislative, and judicial. Yes, that's a fact. But not federally, though. Yeah, she was a U.S. attorney. I think she might have been a United States attorney. Well, I know she was the California state. I don't know. Thank you for knowing exactly what this country is and step up anyway, because you also know what we need. Thank you for showing us exactly who we are and reminding us of who we can be. Thank you from the little girl who decided to attend HBCU this year. Thank you from the son of immigrants who decided to be a public servant this year. Thank you from the blended families, the women who achieved so much but may not have children, and the people who had to fight the hardest battles of their lives without their mothers. We too are America. Okay, Brad? Lala said, how are you feeling today? Defeated, disappointed, sad, angry, confused. And the opposite side, this little punk. They put him in jail. So they put him in jail, tried to assassinate him, and he's still here and became president. That's a fucking warrior. My God. I lost a lot of friends over this, but don't come back over on this side, because now Trump won and your dumbass was on the other side. Everybody was so pussy to endorse Trump, but guess what? I speak what I was on my mind. I don't give a fuck. My God. Angel Reese. I'm so disappointed in America. Some of you just couldn't selfishly put your pride aside, huh? As a woman, I'm heartbroken for us all. God is the best author and the best finisher. I'm just going to pray on this and think positive.
Make America great again. Make America great again. Now y'all can go wear a hat. Ain't no point in me, I guess, moving, huh? Y'all thought I was about to go somewhere? Joke's on you. Joke's on you. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here making America great, man. Donald Trump for president. 47th president. Make America great again. Make America great again. Now y'all can go wear a hat. Ain't no point in me, I guess, moving, huh? Y'all thought I was...
Le'Veon Bell. This is Plies making fun of, this is Walker making fun of Plies. This is Walker laughing at Kamala. Mrs. 47. Ah, man.
Donald Trump will self-destruct.
Now, this Reverend Al Sharpton.
And those that he appealed to the dark side.
Remember that, y'all. He's an informant.
Will self-destruct.
You a wire.
The question is, what will you and I do?
Wire
that
wearer,
believe
y'all.
in things that are right and righteous and democratic?
It wasn't democratic. I'm gonna tell you, the process was not democratic because they selected her and then they didn't have a free and fair election. and let the people decide who they wanted to represent them in running for president. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. That wasn't democratic. They selected her. They didn't run a free and fair election. They could have had other women come and try, but because she was the vice president. But look, the thing about it is, if they knew that President Biden was incoherent from the beginning, they should have never allowed him to run. The Democrats can only blame themselves because they make stupid fucking mistakes. Stupid mistakes, man. Stupid. That's why they are where they are. You right, my nigga. You right about that, J-Con. She didn't really answer any questions. She gave you the salad speeches. Right, B. Definitely right. This is from the 47th president.
The American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. Thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And every citizen, I will.
45th president, 47th president. It's telling you, bro. See, y'all never seen this right here? Trump will fight for you and your family. Trump ain't playing no games, man. Yeah, all right. My bad, real clips. Y'all can hear it, though. So let me show y'all this. What happened?
Say if you had a choice. You would vote for her? Who y'all voting for? Tell the world who y'all voting for. Trump. That's right. You're right. Who you voting for, Auntie? Auntie. Donald Trump voted.
That's how they giving it up in the joint. That's how they giving up into the joint, man. That's how they giving it up. And this is what Robert F. Kennedy was talking about. I'm telling you, this is what Trump is ordering out here, man.
Clearing out the corruption in your terms, would that mean clearing out the top level federal service workers that are currently at the FDA and the CDC?
In some categories, I would say.
What does that look like? Yeah.
In some categories of workers, there are entire departments, like the nutrition departments at FDA, that have to go. That are not doing their job. They're not protecting our kids. Why do we have Fruit Loops in this country that have 18 or 19 ingredients, and you go to Canada and it's got 2 or 3?
Would you eliminate any of the agencies?
To eliminate the agencies, as long as it requires congressional approval, I wouldn't be doing that. And I can get the corruption out of the agencies. This is what I've been doing for 40 years. I've sued all those agencies. I have a PhD in corporate corruption, and that's what I do. And once they're not corrupt, once Americans are getting good science and are allowed to make their own choices, they're going to get a lot healthier.
You say clearing out the corruption in your terms. Would that mean clearing out the top level federal service workers that are currently at the FDA and the CDC?
In some categories, I would say.
What does that look like? Yeah.
In some categories of workers, they're entire.
Told you. They cleaning the house, dog. With the government. They clean the house with the government. They cleaning the house. They ain't playing. They are not playing. They not playing, man. Clean the house. I'm gonna show you. Y'all didn't see it. This is, like I said, day one. Day one, man.
The American people delivered a resounding victory for President Trump, and it gives him a mandate to govern as he campaigned, to deliver on the promises that he made, which include on day one, launching the largest mass deportation operation of illegal immigrants that Kamala Harris has allowed into this country. It includes drill, baby, drill, and expediting permits for nuclear, for fossil fuels, for an above all energy approach that's going to bring down the cost of living in this country. It includes on day one, bringing Ukraine and Russia to the negotiating table to end this war and returning to the very tough sanctions on the Iranian regime so we can stop the chaos in the Middle East. The American people are clearly longing for the policies of Donald Trump. They despise the policies that the Harris-Biden administration have implemented over the past 4 years. And the Harris-Biden administration will go down as the worst, weakest, most corrupt administration in our nation's history. Well, that's right, Brian. The American people delivered a resounding victory for President Trump, and it gives him a mandate to govern as he campaigned, to deliver on the promises that he made, which include
Deliver on the promises. Deliver on the promises, man. They need to restrict the amount of gluten, sugar, preservatives, sodium they put in our product. Yo, listen, like I said, the orange soda in Europe is really like orange juice soda. Like it ain't no looking like no Fanta, no mint. That shit, I'm telling you, we are test dummies. Why you think we got so much disease and cancer and all that shit here, man? We test dummies, man. America's a fucking corporation. We are fucking lab rats. We paying these taxes and they giving it to other people. It's the biggest fucking Ponzi scheme ever. That's a fact, man. It's a fact, Blicky. I don't know who the #1 Indian artist is, but hey, that's a fact. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. Shit's nasty out here, man. Shit nasty. He's just mad, son. Mad. Well, let me get to this part. I gotta show. Hold up. Hold up. This is what the Obamas had to say following the election. Because they was pioneering hard for Kamala. This is what the Obamas got to say. They quoted, in a country as big and diverse as ours, we won't always see eye to eye on everything. But progress requires us to extend good faith and grace even to people with whom we deeply disagree. That's how we come this far, and that's how we'll keep building a country that is more fair and more just, more equal and more free. Okay. Okay. Over the past few weeks and through election day, millions of Americans cast their votes, not just for president, but for leaders at every level. Now, the results are in, and we want to congratulate President Trump and Senator Vance on their victory. This is obviously not the outcome we had hoped for, but given our profound disagreements with the Republican ticket on a whole host of issues, but living in a democracy is about recognizing that our point of view won't always win out, and being willing to accept the peaceful transfer of power. Michelle and I could not be prouder of Vice President Harris and Governor Walz, who extraordinary public servants who ran a remarkable campaign, and we will always be grateful to the staff and volunteers who poured their hearts and soul into electing public servants they truly believed in. As I said on the campaign trail, America has been through a lot over the last few years, from a historic pandemic and price hikes resulting from the pandemic to rapid change and the feeling of a lot of folks that no matter how far or hard they work, treading water is the best way they can do. Those conditions have created headwinds for Democratic incumbents around the world, and last night showed that America is not immune. The good news is that the problems are solvable, but only if we listen to each other, only if we're able to abide by the core constitutional principle and democratic norms that made this country great. In a country as big and diverse as ours, we won't always see eye to eye on everything. But progress requires us to extend good faith and grace even to people with whom we deeply disagree. That's how we come this far, and how we'll keep building a country that is more and more just equal and more free. Ah, man. Ah, man. The Obamas, man. The Obamas. Down with the white liberals, man. The Malcolm talking about, man. Let me read this again to y'all, man. Like y'all didn't see it. Like I said, it's my bad. Let me read this again to you. This is what Malcolm said back in the day. The white liberal is the worst enemy to America and the worst enemy to the black man. The liberal elements of whites are those who have perfected the art of selling themselves to the Negro as a friend of the Negro, getting sympathy of the Negro, getting the allegiance of the Negro, and getting the mind of the Negro. Then the Negro sides with the white liberal, and the white liberal uses the Negro against the white conservative, so that anything that the Negro does is never for his own good, never for his own advancement, never for his own progress. He's only a pawn in the hands of the white liberal. You know what I'm saying? A pawn in the hands of the white liberal, And it's never for his own advancement or his own progress. That's what Brother Malcolm said, man. Peace, King Tony, peace. That's what Brother Malcolm said, man. We fall victim. Like I'm telling you, like Charlemagne, oh my God. We fall victim, bro. Like these Democrats, and you see what they do every time. Stop putting people in a position of choosing the best of two, or worst of two evils, best of two evils. No, if you stand for anything, you vote for who you align with, even if they ain't big, recognizable. We gotta stop being beholden to this two-party system. Stop being beholden to the subliminal brainwashing that the media is putting on you. Stop. We got to stop that. It's sad. It's truly, truly, truly sad, man. Our people, man. It's very, 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 very sad out here. Because look, this is what, like, I'm going to show a couple shots. Look, my man Zip the Drip. Shout out to Zip with the Drip. Shout out to Zip with the Drip, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zip with the Drip, man.
The convicted felon box on employment applications better be taken off, because if you can be the president of the United States, then you should not be prevented from employment in this country. Because I remember applying for my jobs as a federal prosecutor, and there was a box for convicted felons. Well, and so that box better be taken off.
Can somebody tell me why a former federal prosecutor would be on that big platform lying on the new president? Yeah, calling him a convicted felon. Maybe you think he a convicted felon because he blew trap. Yeah, you might think he a convicted felon because he's been convicted, but he ain't no convicted felon because he has not been sentenced. I didn't make the law. I just know how they apply it. Let's get to that. You could call him what you want to call him. Technically, Trump is not a convicted felon because he has not yet been sentenced, you heard? I've been knew this. I've been telling people this. But since I heard this great big platform lying on the Queen's neck, I decided, you know, I'll say something. Let's get to that.
Yeah, Trump is from Queens. Trump is from Queens. What's another one? Is it? This has been a lot of the backlash too. This is a lot of backlash that, you know, brothers is receiving.
Hey, yo, check this bitch out. I'm looking for all of the black men who voted for Trump to die by the hands of the police. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, Puerto Rican bro. Why you ain't saying all of the Puerto Rican men that voted for Trump? You waiting for them to die by the hands of the police. Tell us how you really feel, you heard? Yeah, tell us how you really fucking feel. That make me sick. Talking about, oh, Trump gonna give immunity to the police. Bitch, since when the police ain't have immunity? Yeah, how many police niggas get convicted for killing unarmed black men in this country? Yeah, when that was a thing. Since when that was a thing, police kill a nigga and then they gotta face some type of repercussions in this motherfucking country, huh? Since when? Yeah, y'all talking about, oh, Trump get elected, he's gonna give immunity to the police. Bitch, they been had it. Let's get to that. Hey, yo, check this bitch out.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here, man. Check that bitch out, B. Check that bitch out, man. This is your man Elon, too. What do y'all think about this? Do y'all think he had a point when he said this? Elon Musk. 43 people in the building, the like button, the share button, the subscribe button, man.
Came and did the 3 hours. I was like, you know what? It has to be like this. This is the only way.
To be fair, it's got to be like a three
And
hours.
it should be in this room.
Yeah,
because this room is like a history of people
this room has good
expressing
vibes,
themselves.
actually.
Yeah, it's got good vibes.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
I love this room, actually.
I subscribe to the idea that places have memory.
Yeah,
I think there's something real to that. That's why
it does feel that way, actually.
Yeah. I'm sure if you go to Diddy's house, it probably feels real weird.
You
Probably feels
know-
weird walking around that house. Probably like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah.
I bet there's some memories in that house. You know?
Sounds rough, man.
Well, it's just amazing how many people on the Diddy party list that are supporting Kamala. Too.
Yeah, seriously. It's like insane.
Publicly, openly, like all in.
Yes. It's like J-Lo like was like his ex-girlfriend. and it's like now deciding she's like warning people against Trump. I'm like, well, wait a second. So how many people did she warn against Diddy?
Right.
Oh, 0. Okay.
Right.
Well, maybe we shouldn't trust her opinion.
Did you see that of it? But then when Trump came and did the 3 hours, I was like, you know what? It has to be like.
So did y'all think this is my next thing? You know, even though they name it, they talking about Diddy. Do y'all think Diddy would try to backchannel Trump in some form of fashion? Try to get a pardon from Trump. Do y'all see that happening? Do y'all see that happening at all? Diddy trying to backchannel his way to Trump. See if Trump, because Trump could pardon Diddy. Diddy in the feds. He got a federal case, so definitely could. You know what I'm saying? Definitely could pardon Diddy. He could pardon Diddy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But, you know, people, this is the only person I really this is the only person I really seen stand up for Puff. I'm going to show y'all this, man. I think Trump would I wish I could start a poll, but y'all think that Puff would try to back channel Trump? Because Jay and them did. Don't think Jay and them ain't back channel Trump to get that Desiree Perez pardon. Don't think they didn't. They backchanneled them. But you don't hear about that though. But they supporting Kamala. They paid. They did something. You feel me? So, like I said, somebody over there got that money. That's why they ain't letting what's her name?
Cassie.
Lover.
She's the only one I seen stand up for Puff, man. Only one. Only one. Ah, man. That's crazy, bro. This shit is crazy, man. We the people have spoken. And the 47th president of the United States is Donald motherfucking J. Trump from Southside. Nah, he from Jamaica. Jamaica State, Queens, New York City. By way of Florida, Mar-a-Lago. With his vice president known as J.D. Vance. Who from Ohio. He used to get it in Ohio. You heard? J.D. Vance used to get it in Ohio. All right? So that's what you got on the home team, man. That's who's on the home team, bro. Mm-hmm. That's who's on the home team. You know what I'm saying? How long I've been in this piece, man? Hour 26 minutes. No Diddy doing time. Gonna be star-studded trial. Yeah. Freddie P said Diddy shouldn't take the stand. That's what he said. mean, did he go to trial? He go to trial. He might have to testify. Y'all think Diddy's giving up? Is Diddy part of the cheese eating game? Is Diddy a cheese eater? Diddy could be clearly a cheese eater, man. You know what I'm saying? I would hope not. I would hope not. Mm-mm-mm. Shit. I think this thing here. Diddy. Diddy run the keys to the city. He's in trouble. My man P. This is Freddie P on Puff. He said it was cool.
I think
What was the one I just had? President Joe Biden released a statement after Kamala concedes the presidential race. What America saw today was the Kamala Harris I know and deeply admire. She's been a tremendous partner, public servant full of integrity, courage, and character. Under extraordinary circumstances, she stepped up and led a historic campaign and embodied what's possible when guided by a strong moral compass and a clear vision for a nation that is more free, more just, and full of more opportunities for all Americans. As I said before, selecting Kamala was the very first decision I made when I became nominee for president in 2020. It was the best decision I made. The story represents the best of America's story, and as she made clear today, I have no doubt that she'll continue writing that story. It's over now. Plantation Group B. It's crazy. Greetings, Monet. Pick cutting. They can't even spell. Whoever did that shit. Cutting. They can't even spell. That they spell. You know what I'm saying? I wish a motherfucker would text me about a plantation who I've been passing out cuss out since 9 a.m. yesterday. Hey, shit crazy, man. We live in a crazy world, man. A very, very crazy world, bro. We gotta figure it out. We gotta get better. Well, like I said, I've been up here for an hour 32 minutes, man. Appreciate you, KD Kid, for the $5. Appreciate the love, man. Shout out to everybody that tapped in tonight. Hit the like button on your way out, man. I'm about to be on my way out. Hit the like button, hit the share button, the subscribe button. It's your boy Batty Bill. Shout out to Pro, shout out to Federal A, shout out What's the Numbers Mark. This is how we do. It's your boy Batty Bills. And I'm out of here. See you later, alligator after wild crocodile.
Gang. Niggas always talking time now. Get back. I'm screaming, go pick 'em up. Lip service, no, we hit 'em up. 2-step back, splash. James Harden. Glizzy do you dirty, put you on a jersey, hang 'em up to dry. I'm known for making mamas cry. Closed casket. It's just a picture on the top. Catch pictures in the drop. Watch me pull to the top. Big buck down, Bubba Watson. Watch me dropping. No parachute, catch the most ups. Yeah, they know what's up. It's a lift above the service. We gave them black dresses and some hearses. We pulling up in the Cullinan, throwing shots like the wind. So tell a friend, Tom, Mac, Billy. I catch a body, I don't give a fuck. So go pick 'em up. I'm moving monkey. Shoot out the V, jump out the V. Shoot 'em on feet. Land, water, air. Kill 'em anywhere. I have no fear. Brave heart, yeah. Hard German, yeah. Ducked out, yeah. Big guns, yeah. Dollar fish, yeah. What's the service, yeah? Go pick 'em up. Slide in the lamb truck. Now, that's bad luck. Now it's up and stuck. Catch a duck. My biggest song is World Cup. Cups up. Flex up. Right up. Next up. Tom Mac. Big facts. Deal with that. Or deal with the 40 savages. If you need me, call me. OTA. Red Dot Beam John. Team too strong. Trying to touch one of us. Nigga,